requesting that scientists do a case study on those of us that were never asked out, never asked to any dances, never were shown any romantic interest whatsoever.
Doll, can we have a little chat about this when I'm catching my breath on this hike? Because boy, I watched this video and there are so many of you that can relate to what she said. Let me see if I can bring a little bit of understanding to what she's talking about. Because during those developmental years, middle school, high school, even college, if our experiences are such that we are never desired, that we're never wanted, that we're not shown any of that attention, especially from the people that we are attracted to, then we determine things about ourselves such as something's wrong with me or I'm not the kind that is desired. And here's the interesting thing. We treat those as if they're fact. And then we base our life going forward based on those facts. So yeah, why would I expect someone to flirt with me if I already feel like something's wrong with me? Why would I desire to be in a relationship long term if that never seemed like an option? You have to keep in mind, our brain is wired for survival. I know if you want a part 2 on how we can start changing that.
Here's the how-to video that you guys were asking for. And back to this focus. So what do? This is in regards to the last video where you guys wanted a how-to video to say, okay, if I'm somebody who didn't experience middle school, high school, maybe even college, I was never desired, I was never wanted. And in the last video, I suggested that because of that, we determine negative beliefs about ourselves. Something's wrong with me. I'm not desirable. And then we walk forward and we base our life on these things that we've determined to be facts. So what do? So I'm going to have you take those negative beliefs, slow down and say, what are the beliefs I've determined about myself? And we will treat them as if they're pure fact. And we want to take them. And what we want to start with is we want to start to challenge them. We call these cognitive distortions. We want to challenge, say, wait, hold on. I'll use the belief of something's wrong with me. Well, hold on. Who told us something was wrong with us? Where did we determine that? And we want to float back and see if we can find some experiences or somebody's voice where we determine that to be true about ourselves. And we want to see with our adult eyes if maybe that looks a little bit different and we can say, wait, hold on, what else do we see here? The other thing we can do is we can look for exceptions. Is there any experiences you've had in life that show that not to be true? Well, yeah, I have all these friends over here that I know really love me. Okay, wait, how do we bring that in and use that as an exception to challenge that belief we determined about ourselves? But see, when I hear phrases like, I'm 25, I'm 30, I'm 35, I've never had a boyfriend or girlfriend, I've never had that experience, that is such a big picture that we hold, and it doesn't feel good. Yeah, it feels like shit. It feels like we are left behind or we've missed out. And the worst part about it is when we hold that belief or that thought in our head, there's nothing we can do about it in the moment. So I want to encourage you to zoom in. Just like you would on your phone, zoom in on a picture. You want to zoom in and say, okay, I can't do anything about that, but what is one thing I can do today? Because if I don't do anything different, nothing changes. Can I find a good book on dating? Can I see a therapist who can help me specifically with how do I start engaging more and dating more? You may even use a TikTok creator, although don't get the cheesy ones. No like 5 things to do here. Find a good one with solid advice. But I want you to zoom in and say, what is one thing I can do today to work on this? Because that narrative, that big narrative, I'm 25 and I've never had a boyfriend or girlfriend, when we get stuck in that, not only does it not help us, but let's think about what's going on there. Because what we've done in that moment is we've looked around us, we've looked at social media, we've looked at our friends, and we've determined a standard of what life should look like at 25, and we are way behind. That's why I want to come in and say, wait, who says that's the standard? Who says that's what life should look like at 25 or 30? Because in actuality, nobody has your DNA mixed with your childhood, mixed with your environment and your life experiences. Our path just has to be so customized to us. So give those a try. Let me know what you think. Okay.